get a hello. I'm the one doing the stream and she's just in the chat place. And, you know, not fair, it's not fair. I see how it is. I see how it is. Hello! And anti-times, oh my gosh. Yay! Nails. Which are actually not very good, so I'm a bit like, I don't really want to show them too much, but like, yeah. The colours are nice, but yeah. This white polish is shit. But anyways, hi! How are y'all doing? Hope everybody is good. Hi Dale. Hi us. Let's get that notification code off of there. There we go. Cool beans. Just wait, no, missed one. Hang on. There we go. Oh, hey, look, Creates is live. Wait a minute. Tricky sometimes having two of everything, because everything of mine flags the other one of mine. That's a thing. But, anyways, hello. How are we all? I think I've asked that like 3 times already. I don't know. I'm a bit. Sleep last night was really shit. It was so hot and stuffy in my room, even with the window open and a fan in the window. See, this is the thing, right? It was really windy last night, like stupidly windy. And I put a fan in the window to bring the cool outside air in to replace the warm inside air. And even with it being stupidly windy and having the fan on, I still couldn't get the air inside. And so I ended up, I've got a cheap and horrible air mattress as like a backup spare thing, and so I ended up blowing that up and attempting to sleep on the floor of the like lounge slash crafting area, like over there, where there by rights is absolutely not space for an air mattress. And yeah, I didn't really sleep last night. Didn't really happen. But anyways, yes, so I'm a bit tired, I'm a bit blurry, and quite possibly I won't go super long today. So we'll see. Do my best. Heading in Aether, trying to cool down for a bit. It's a good call. I think you like stuffies. I like stuffies. I have a Lucas. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I have like the teddy bears that I had from when I was a child. Most of them are in the shed, but the 2 really precious ones live inside. But I have 2. I have 2 plushies. I was sent by an awesome source friend for a birthday present. A stuffy of the Minecraft cat. The orange one. I think it's from before there were like extra skins and stuff. Which is totally fine. Like that's fine. I'm just trying to think of the timing. Yeah. So I have a stuffy of a Minecraft cat, and then I have a stuffy of Lucas the spider from the YouTube channel thing. Yes. Stuffy's good. I likes. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? I have 2 ideas slash thoughts. Possibly ink blending, or possibly die cutting, or maybe both. We could possibly incorporate both. That is also an option. I really need to clean the desk. The bit of the table over there that you can't see. Yeah. I can't really see any table underneath it either, so awkward. I need to clean. Spider stuffy! Paddock. It's not a missing squirrel, Dale. It just got turned into a stuffy. You know, one day I'm gonna run out of different things to respond to that with. Not today though. Still going. Still going. I'm gonna go get my Lucas. There's my Lucas. I have a Lucas. Stuffy. And he's cute. And just, oh. Fluffy. He's fluffy and cute with the eyeballs and the little foots. Legs. Whatever. I don't know. Words. He's cute. Sometimes, it's my lack of impulse control works out. Because I don't regret this purchase. He's a cutie. He lives up on my bookshelf, on top of my books. Looks quite soft, very soft. There's a squirrel attracted that. Wait a minute. That's what I had before I typed it. Yeah, just a bit. Also, hi Cypher! How doings? Now, I had an idea for this bag of dyes. Because I spotted them on the desk and I was like, cool, if I do that I won't have to get anything else out, probably, maybe. But I want... That's a heart one. Those two would probably work. There's another heart one. Actually, that one would be pretty cool. And there's another heart one. Shiny. And maybe that one. Hexagons could be interesting. Alright. What I want is a nested die set. Wait a minute. You're seizing the... Wait, no. I'm not going there. That's very dangerous. Hey, Slipper. This is the people who me the nuts. I think that's the correct response. Really? Also, I need to... Oh, that cloth is really dirty. My blue cloths are my crafting ones. And apparently I need to do a bit of a wash of the cloths. Oh, that was a bit much. Ooh, fumes. Don't breathe in isopropyl alcohol, it's bad for your lungs. But it does get the table nice and clean. There we go. Stop sticking, not push. I feel like that's one of those things that like the non-Aussies are not probably gonna get. Is that one of those like Australian things? For some reason I feel like that's a bit of an Australian reference. Which I think makes it better, so carry on. Oh hey, there's Black Cat. I thought he was under the... Where was he hiding? Oh my gosh, what a ninja. I thought he was in the bedroom already, but he just went running past me into the bedroom. That's... Uh-huh. So for the kitty sing back up to us. Yay! Wait a minute. Cat singing. So kind of vaguely what I'm thinking about doing, and I kind of wanted to do the heart ones because I thought that would be thematically timed, given it's February. Um, there's a thing that you can do with frames, and that's you can like cut out, like particularly if they're still all stuck together, like these ones are. You can put just the whole thing through without cutting them apart. Actually, be good. That one would be a good one to do that with. Oh, for God's sake, TV! Not again. No, I don't want to watch Below Deck Down Under. That sounds like a porno, not something that should be on Channel 7 at frickin' 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Shush. Da da da. Fleef! Sketch it. Oh, I would turn. Cypher judgment. Ah, that's. Yep. Yep. Nailed it. I think it would be a reality. Oh. I mean, you're not wrong, but. Oh. Gosh. A darn. I think I'm going to try it with this one first. Because you know what I noticed about this one? These attachment pieces, they're quite solid. Oftentimes when they like cut them out, they make them like quite small so you can trim them apart, but this one's not. Which might be good. I don't know. Let's find out. Test for science. Because normally you'd like cut all these little pieces apart so that you have separate dies. Which I probably will end up doing eventually, but yeah, say anything, basic 6 trees to take all the drops. These are inside for the last time and nut. Was that meant to be now? Now fully work at home? Did you end up sorting out the what was the thing with your computer or something? Did that end up getting sorted out? Paper. And we can just make that fit even better. I'm just going to try it just as like a first test kind of a thing. Do I have a piece of black cardstock? I do. I'll just do a black and white one just as just to see if this is going to work before I get too far into it. Now let's cut it. Yep. Yeah, PC looks like. Oh, good. I know that was a bit of a tricky thing you were trying to wrangle. Glad that's sorted. I was going to do this on my cricket machine, and then because of my bad sleep last night, I ended up on the computer late, and then I had a bunch of other crap that I had to do, and ran out of time. I'm surprised I got my nails done. I did manage to do. I've got 2 rounds of dishes I need to do, and I did manage to get the first round done, so that's a good start. Now, did that cut all the way through? Looks like it might have. That doesn't look too bad. Although we did get the impression of the line there, which is a bit sucky, but possibly. I mean, that particular piece of paper is a bit grungy, but I wonder if I can use that the other way. No, looks better from the front. Possibly we can wrangle that. FIFA work stars competes for Dell. Yay! More freedom from work from it. Yeah. I really hope. Am I gonna get that out of that piece? Not quite. Oh, maybe. Might just. If there was ever going to be a silver lining to all of the stuff of the past couple of years, which there's never really going to be a silver lining, but if there was going to be something of one, hopefully a lot more companies do the work from home thing, because yeah, there's really not reason not to. What do you follow this? Can be like that for that height? Ooh. Also, thank you for the pizzas. That's a oh, actually. Ooh. Could totally do a, yeah. I've got foils that work with adhesives. Ooh. I like that idea. I like that idea. There's the black one. And then basically my thought was is that I'll get 2 out of this. Get the borders out of there. I only just got the, oh no. I only just got the black one. Mostly. There we go. 2 different weights of cardstock, so they kind of interacted a little bit differently. But basically, my thought was is that I could just alternate. Alright, I'm gonna start. Oh, did that not cut? Well, it looks like none of that side cut through. Ah, oh, bollocks. Hang on, let's see if I can die cut that again. Because I don't really want to deal with that. Put it on a different spot on the die cutting machine in the hopes that it'll run through properly. Oh yeah, that looks like it's gone better. Oh, that's definitely gone better. All the pieces have come apart. It's fine. There we go. So basically, to like alternate, because they'll all fit together still, because I didn't cut them apart. So we just end up with alternating, I mean in this case black and white, but you know, whatever combination we end up doing. Now, I was just got me thinking about that rainbow idea though. Ooh. Oh, come on. Just slice through that. There we go. And that one. You know what? This black cardstock, I used to find this on the Cricut as well when I cut it out on the Cricut, is that it go really like fibrous. So I think it's just the nature of that particular one. Like that and like that. But like on the card, actually like to lay them together properly. I wonder. Oh, that other one's not the same shape. Could I just... I'm just gonna take this and get a scrap piece. I don't even really want, actually I want like a thin Actually, I could do it on a little piece of tape. Just grab a little bit of this. Gives a pulse effect, I think, being yeah. And like in the case of these two colours, it's quite a nice contrast as well. Let's just go about there. It would probably be preferable to do this directly onto the card base, but I'm not that organised, so... The nice thing will be is that they're all going to line up really nicely. Like that. Because this particular kind of die, they're called nesting dies. Because it's the same shape, just smaller and smaller, or bigger and bigger, depending on... And so they are just going to fit inside each other really nicely. No, it's not even like this particular die or this particular shape, like it's most / all nesting dies will do that. Glad I managed to get that into the middle there. I wasn't sure I had that on the right angle. There we go. Just to hold all the pieces together, like that. And then once we decide, like, how I'm going to put it on the card, now we just adhere it down. I might even leave that tape there, because you're not going to see it. It doesn't come through to the front. Oh, actually there's one or two tiny little bits. That's pretty cool though, I like it. I might just trim off that extra tape. I can just leave it on there. Actually, what would be ideal is if I had the outside, oops, the outside heart. If I had that one particular heart separate, I could cut out a piece that shape and attach it down to that. Like so. Very nice. Now I'm thinking about that tape idea. Foil those, we kind of like that one. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Looks like chocolate sauce from being on the 160p, you know how white chocolate. Ooh! Yes! Like those fancy ones you get in the tray with the little individual wrappers and stuff. The, what's the Cadbury one? I think it's just called Marble, isn't it? Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and use that bit and just, there we go. Stick that down there like that. Marble, that's the word, yes. At least that's what I think that's what the Cadbury one's called. I don't know whether that's the generally accepted term, but yes. That kind of all over swirly sort of effect. I should really start, I've been starting at the, because I've got the loops of the heart kind of towards me. I've been starting with that, but I should start with the point down here. That would make more sense. Like so. You taped down the tape. I did tape down the tape. I did. I didn't want it curling up as much. There we go. Cool. So that's basically what I was going for with the alternating of the colours. I think that will look cool. But now I want to test that foil idea, which means I have to go and get my folder full of foils, because I have one of those. Also, sorry for the fan noise, I'm just gonna point it at me a little bit better. Thankfully today is not too disgusting. I think it said it's gonna be 34 or something, which, you know, still not happy about, but it's better than it was yesterday. Trippy hearts, indeed. I don't know, I'm not even sure if I'm going to use these two. Let's try to say that tail. Gosh dang it. You had one job. 8 different sections, so in theory you could use 8 different colours and make rainbow hearts. Yes! 7 if you want. How dare. Ignore magenta. How? Wow. Magenta is the best colour, it doesn't exist. Now, what do we want to do for actually, speaking of rainbows, I do also have rainbow foil. I might not have enough. Oh, I don't think I've got all the colours of foil to do a full rainbow, because I don't have like yellows and oranges and stuff. Definitely got red. I've got gold. Green, blue, purple. Yeah, I don't have orange and yellow. I've got gold that could sort of pass for both, but yeah. I did not try to get 3 concentrated reds. What? I did what? I'm not ignoring the puns, what? I saw you said you tapes down the tape. Oh, I didn't see where you said you have a point to start. I missed that one, yes. Not intentional. I saw where you said you tapes down the tape. And foiled again. I'll get 2 out of 3. I got 2 out of 3. Thought you enjoyed that. Okay, yes. So I watched a show, the trio of nerdy comedians called themselves Festival of the Spoken Nerd, and they've done a couple of shows now, and I'm trying to think what the name of that show was. Maybe they did just call it Festival of the Spoken Nerd, and that show might not have had its own name. I know the later shows had other names. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They did a show, and there's a bloke called Steve Mould, and he's cool. He has an effect named after him. That's cool. For nerds like us, that's cool, I guess. But yes, he did an optical illusion thing about colours and like the cones in your eyes and spectra, and all of that. And yes, there's an optical illusion where there is a circle of dots, and I think the default colour is that they're magenta dots, and then there's a cross in the middle, and you're meant to stare at the cross, and like in your peripheral vision you can see there's a green dot instead of the magenta dots, but then if you look directly it's like not there. So yeah, that's a fun one. I'll have to do a movie night sometime and share some stuffs. Type them in magenta. You showed that best color. I mean, purple is the best color, but yes. Gold is just as sparkly yellow. Well, yes, but then I don't have an orange. It's okay. It's baby puns and not full grown. Oh. Wait until they're full grown. Yep. I think, yeah, experience things so I'll never get full grown. That's it. That's it. Not looking. Yeah, so I have just rainbow. That includes magenta, so, you know. We could do that. Because, yeah, I've got red. I've got green. What's the green? There's the green. Yeah, so I've got red, green, light blue, dark blue, purple. And then, yeah, red and gold. And I agree that gold could be used for the yellow, but then I don't have an orange, so that's unfortunate. Yes. Also, hi Booking Kitties! How you doing? And the other, yes. Full grown. That's okay. Really? There's a football team here whose colours are yellow and brown. Yes, they do get the piss taken out of them for that shit. Anyway. Hello, Venus Tranquility. Processing issues that this can produce right now. Wait a minute. Bubble! So it'll be great with the other colours. I think it would. We just can't do the rainbow layer thing that we were talking about. We can just do other colours. Which is totally fine. And we could totally like mix and match things. We're effectively making our own cardstock here. That's what's happening. which again is fine. I need my pieces of paper that already have adhesive on. These ones. In the section labelled sticky, because that's not sus at all. Now the question is, do I want to put the foil on the paper and then cut it, or do I want to cut it and then do the foil? I feel like doing the foil first is going to be significantly easier. But we could experiment both ways. Putting my phone in charge and I'm going to pass out. Fair enough. Well, metallic is a matter of highly concentrated contrast. Yes. It's a big ol' it depends. Now, is that going to be... oh, that's very light. In the sense that my fan is blowing it away. There we go. I've got a scratch in it already, that's fine. Hopefully it won't end up on one of the parts where we actually like need there to be colour. Cut that in half. I don't technically need to cut this in half, like I could have just used it as was, but because these pieces are already like the size they need to be, I might as well cut it down just for the sake of convenience. There we go. Shinies. What are you doing today? I have these dies. They're called nested frame dies. Normally the idea would be is that you'd cut them apart, so you'd take all these little extra bits out of there. So for the moment I'm not doing that, I'm leaving them connected, and so we're cutting out in different colours and then putting the pieces, like layering the pieces back together so they all like fit together nice, but with the alternate colours. So, and now Oz has put me onto the idea of doing it with foil, which I think would look quite effective, and I want to try it. Oops. See what I mean about it being light? It's getting picked up by the fan. There we go. I've just taken up, oh, there we go, so I've just taken off the corner of the paper there. Oops, line that up like that. Hopefully. Got a new baseball cap today, coming and working out as it's fishing over resting, passing out hats to everyone that's got a fishing ship on it. Fibeed! That's the way to keep warm hat on after this morning with snowflakes. Oh snap. I mean, yay for free hat? And yes, please stay warm, that would be good. Just running over the... actually I might need to use the other side. Should be alright. Just to hopefully, because I can see some like air bubbles and stuff, so I'm just... there we go, that's the bit. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like... it's almost as if the thing started coming away already. That's what we want. Once you kind of get it started, the rest tends to follow. Because that means that the foil is actually adhered down properly to the thing you're trying to adhere it to, so... which is good. there's just not. Now, this might come out a little bit distressed looking, but that's fine. Yeah, that bit there's not sticking down. You can see it. Come on. With any luck, we won't end up needing that bit. Moving painting some people's gaze colour over the metallics or add metallics to the non-metallic hats and into metallic wear. Ooh! Don't lose baseball hats or restaurants because they'd forget them in the. Whoops! Okay, anyway, here's some falling animation. Ah! Fair enough. I wouldn't say I'm like a collector of hats or anything, but yes, I am a little bit prone to getting ones that belong to the football team that I support, so... Yeah, there's just this one little spot up here that just doesn't want to... Let's see if we can... Hang on. Hey, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta do it quick. But yes, that mostly turned it out good, I think. Now I have 2 baseball caps. Sweet. I should have checked whether or not this was going to fit before I put... bugger. It's definitely not going to fit that way, so... Yeah, it needs to be on the angle. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that out of there. Ah, but... Just not quite wide enough. Okay. So... We don't have to use all of the layers. The outside layer... If we alternate it with another colour. We can ditch that outside. Although I was actually thinking of like, because this is not, I don't think this is going to fit on my card base anyway. Yeah, not quite. Not if I want to put it up straightways, which, do I want to put it up straightways? Maybe it would look quite effective to, you know, to hang off at a jaunty angle. Maybe we could get away with that anyways. Do something like that and just, you know, have most of the heart and then sentiment down here. So with that in mind, if we are going to do that, then I would like this side to be the one that's got a little bit missing. So I think we'll... See, I kind of want the stripes to go in a direction as well, like... I would like them to be angled, I think. So if we kind of do... kind of there-ish. It's kind of a nice 45-ish degree angle. Hopefully this works. And do it twice just to make sure. You guys are getting this set of work instructions done. Let's redo these others so I can know what's going on with that system. Oh, good. I think. That sounds good. Unfortunately, we do get that impression from the lines there, but there's not a lot I can do about that. Also, this is quite well stuck in there. Come on. Ah. Ooh, it's shiny. I like the shinies. I almost feel like I could just use these like separately. Also, that cut beautifully. I mean, it's wedged in the die a little bit, but oh my goodness, they're pretty! They're pretty. I need to make 1,000,000 of those now. I'm gonna put those to the side because I don't know if I'm gonna end up using them or not. Taught someone how to use the time delay in the snipping tool for catching screenshots in the media player without the she would fade out like out effect. Oh, nice! The like hover stuff. That is so handy. I kind of also had that epiphany that I realized what that was for, and I was like, oh, I can like click the thing and then click the other thing and then not end up with the cursor hover stuff. So then we would just, you know, have a little of that. We just got that little bit up on the edge there. I wish I'd pushed that around a little bit more, but that's right. Because now I can't quite angle it. We could angle it that way. No, that looks weird. Maybe I could have it hanging off the top corner. No, it's too far up. Let's just make it vertical. Like that. Now, actually, the next thing I could do as well is not include the alternate hearts. Like, they don't have to be there. I could just, like, still do the alternate hearts, but leave the in-between layers out. And so just kind of do that. Oh, that'd be pretty, actually. What I might do, though, just to hopefully make life a little bit easier for myself, I'm just gonna grab a scrap piece of... That'll probably do. Yeah. Scrap piece of card, cut that out of that. Purely for the purpose of having like spacers. Just so I can get the sizing right, or the spacing right. So I just had a scrap piece of, oops, red there. Don't need to keep the big one and the small one, I'll just put them to the side for a minute. Maybe I will end up using those for something, because that's, I mean, red hearts, like, duh. Kind of getting reminded that I'm weird and that I just accept that I have to learn new stuff all the time. Wait, that makes us weird? I freaking love learning new stuff all the time. I think it's weird to not want to learn. I found a bee! Hello! Snuggles the kiddo, yay! Snuggles the Ivana bee, how you doin's? Sip of the beverage. Very pretty, it's very pretty. That foil is really nice. So the first layer would be probably, I don't know, there. I'll have to liquid glue these, I think. And so whatever sentiment I end up doing, it'll be here. Probably, I think. Is vaguely the plan. Like, hey, here's a whole new system, and people are going, oh my god, fire! And I go, oh, it's Tuesday again, huh? I was gonna say same shit, different day, but that's, yeah, no. Literally the opposite of that. Okay, I'm still going with this bottle of liquid glue. I swear this bottle of liquid glue is infinite. Because I thought this bottle was running out, and so I got out a new bottle, and then this bottle was like, no, no, I'm still good, I'm still good. Shouldn't have glued all the way there, actually, because it's going to be hanging off, but whatever. We change us, people, system issues on a regular basis, kind of learn and roll with it, and then how it all works. Exactly. I mean, I do get, like, I'm someone who doesn't like change, and so from that perspective, I do get that. But not liking change and then being actively resisting change, like, nah. Okay, so that'll be there. And then that's just going to go there without any glue on. Obviously, I don't want to attach it. Just to get the spacing of the next one right. Just going to be that one. That into there. I'm really trying hard to not get glue on my fingers because I don't want to, you know, touch the bits with the foil on because I don't want it to pull back up. It shouldn't. The double-sided tape should be strong enough, but just in case. This is gonna be so great. It's very definitely broken stuff, so it's broken as it was, but still in the messy phase of swapping to the, yeah. Using the red ones as placeholders, yeah. I mean, I could eyeball it. That would be fine. And it'd probably end up looking okay. But for the sake of just, you know, it took me 2 seconds to die cut the red ones. And obviously they're not going to be permanent, I'm just going to pull them back out again, so... See, my thought was to like cut out white ones and then have it alternate, but by not doing the white ones, it gives it a little bit of dimension because it's not going to all be flat. I mean, it's still going to be quite flat, but it's not all one layer. Some stuff that's going to need to be redone, it's all up and working, you hired to watch the training video and the video going well, that's pay for the system, and together it's, oh, yes, good point. New hire attempt found out it was a year-old video considering finding a different, oh yeah! Ain't got time for that nonsense. One will be that one, and that one goes over there. There we go. And what's really nice, I like, you know what I like about this, is that because I'm using the same hearts, all the colours line up. So you've still kind of got that like continuity of the coloured lines going across. Which, like, obviously you would, but it's just, I don't know, I like it. My brain is satisfied. I don't need to worry about that last one because it's just the middle bit. And so then, just come back and take those ones out. Because they're not stuck down, so I can just get in under there. Ah, yes! That's fun. Wish I'd come in just a smidge more so I didn't have to cut off any of that one, but... Eee! Shinies! Wait a minute, we'll cut that off first and then you can see. Tiny little sliver of that second one. That wasn't too bad, actually. Heck yes! Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute! And then the other one is going to be like opposite, and that's going to look really cool as well. Oops. Random donut set up in the bakery today. Found out that some people's experience with coloured icing is it's just food colouring. The orange frosted ones were orange flavoured icing. At first I had no idea that the few colours of donuts were an indication of frosting flavour. See, but the thing is though, they're not always, so I don't know, that... Because like, the place that I went to get donuts when I was like growing up, there was a donut shop like outside of the grocery store where Mama Kreki would do the grocery shopping. And if it was like school holidays or whatever, then we'd go along with her. And you know, if we were good, we would get a donut man on the way out. They made ones in the shape of a person, like a gingerbread man, but in like donut form. And they'd put like icing on and sprinkles for the hair and Smarties for the buttons down the front. And yeah, they didn't bother with flavouring the icing, they just did different colours. Pink, blue and green, more often than not. Actually, yeah, pink, blue, green, yellow. So like the 4 colours that you get in a standard pack of food colouring. So I don't know, like, it depends on the donut shop, I guess. So the pieces you cut off from the ends. Ooh! There's a secret cyber brain that really hates wasting anything. Yes. I am with you on that, Cypher. I keep far too much stuff that, like, otherwise would just be like, no, that can go in the bin, that's fine. But I'm like, no, I might find a use for that. I mean, literally, like, in reach of me currently, I've got 2 strip jars. I've got that one, and I've got that one. And I was very specifically said within reach of me, because there's a whole shelf over there that's got several more jars of strips that just keeps getting bigger. Maybe on Friday I'll do a stream of doing strip cards. On fluffy donuts, sweet and strawberry, orange. That and no, we flavors they would clash. Like if they're the only colour in the donut, especially on the fluffy ones, then it's usually a flavour. Yes. That's why I'm holding stuff that would not be a difficult transition for me. Yeah. See, I'm trying to be careful and not go too far down that rabbit hole. Because heck knows I would if I given the opportunity. Now I feel like for this one, because it's smaller, we can just kind of center it. We don't have that outer layer we have to contend with, so I think we'll just do that. It's when is Croaky being showcased? It starts on February the 27th. So, like 2 days ago, 4 weeks from then. And I'm totally not panicking about it or anything. And I totally forgot to make that command today. Dang it. I'm going to make a panel for the description. That's on my like to-do list, but yeah, I was going to make a command. And totally forgot because I was really running out of time this morning. I didn't get out of bed till like 10:15. And I know that sounds bad, but I also didn't go to sleep till like 3 because of the heat. And for those that missed the story, I blew up an air mattress and no, I literally not exploded it. I inflated an air mattress, there we go, and tried to put it on the floor of the craft room, but there is not space on the floor of the craft room for an air mattress, so just kind of wedged it in where I could and slept there just so that I was getting some of the cool breeze that was outside. And so I slept really poorly after 3 o'clock. I was awake till 3 o'clock. And so sleeping till 10 is not that not that bad when you phrase it that way. But yeah, so I only had 3 hours, or not even that, 2.5 hours between getting up and going live, and I had to like do a load of dishes. So obviously I had to get my nails done. Or do my nails. Didn't get them done. I did my nails, that's why they look like crap. Because, you know, priorities. They're just, you know, coincidental things like feeding myself. Yes. So I knew the panel wasn't getting done. But I did tell myself to do the command before I started, and I forgot that too, so... Good job, me. I'll do it after stream. Oh, I still have the bot open. But yes, February 27th for 2 weeks. There's going to be... So the 27th is the Monday. I'm going to... So the 2 Monday... So for that 2 weeks, so like normally over a 2-week period, creates would do the 2 Wednesdays and the 2 Fridays. For that 2 weeks, I'm also adding the 2 Mondays, which is normally a day off for me, but, you know, just want to do extras. So the 2 Mondays are also going to be create stream, and also the Sunday in the middle, which I think 6, 7. No, sorry, 28, 4, which is the 5th. Which would normally be a geek day, being a Sunday. That one's going to get swapped. I'm going to be not doing geek and am doing creates. So there's going to be, hopefully, at this stage, 7. Is that centered? It's about as close as it's going to get, I think. So yeah, so that 2 weeks is going to be 7, maybe 8. I'm a little bit debating swapping out the second Sunday as well, just because it's the last day of the showcase, but by that point I might be dead, so... But anyways, yes. I didn't say my belly slept last night. Oh. Blushing! Hello! How you doing? How's it going? It's good! Yes. Rainbow hearts be happening. It was Oz's idea. Because I had, just before the stream, I had a bag of frame dies, nested frame dies on my desk there, on the table, and I was like, oh, I could do something with those. And so I started messing about with those, and then Oz was like, what if you did foil? And I'm like, ooh, what if I did do foil? Yes! And so now we're doing foil, and now we have rainbow hearts, and they're pretty! So yes, it's good. It's going good. Prefers for CPR of mouth to mouth. Speaking of pretty, hi Sandman! How doin's? But yes, I'm hoping to, you know, not be dead. But I do, like, at this stage, because like I said, I'm going to add the 2 creates on the Mondays, and I'm going to swap the middle Sunday out. Oh, and I'm starting earlier as well, before I forget to mention that. I'm starting earlier. Normally I start at 1 PM, so an hour 20 ago. I'm going to be moving that back to probably 11, so like whatever time it was an hour 20 ago for everybody, it's 2 hours before that. Just because I think that'll work better for like schedules and time zones and stuff, so that's the plan. Every time I think this glue bottle's running out, it's like, nope. Nope, I'm still here. About to get breakfast in the kitchen, but still waking up. Fair enough. Sounds good. Ah, oh. Stay. Also because pedals and the D50 is the best way not resuscitate. That depends entirely on the recipient, Sam. Leave that bottle for a little bit, just so I don't have to smack it every time I try and use it. There we go. I'm going to take out the little red one. Oops, too soon. There we go. Yay! Ah, that's so pretty! That's so pretty! We got the 2. Oops. We got 2 of them out of the 1 dies. I go have it so cracky, forgot for a minute how to behave in here, at least until the tricky, so it's fine. I'm also, yes, old habits die hard. Brings out paddle pops. See, there we go. That's what we were yep, rainbow paddle pops. The superior paddle pops. If you think the banana or the chocolate paddle pops are the better ones, I'm sorry, and I'll miss your friendship. Cause just no. Okay, I want to do another set, the same, and then I think I might, because I do have these other hearts, I have these ones, which I think might be bigger. Oh no, they would fit as well, just. They've got the stitching on, so I want to try those ones. Because I think the texture would be pretty. We're going to put that down there like that. Is this going to fit? Again with the not quite, but again if we do the angly thing we should be alright. So that will be okay. Alright, I'm going to take that off of there. Oops. Yeah, banana for scale, yep. Somebody created a 3D printed banana that had a ruler on. But then when they shared the picture of it on the 3D printing subreddit, they didn't include a banana for scale, so it didn't count. Breakfast, go to bed now, have a watch stream. Bye bye kitties! Thank you for coming and hanging about us. Have good sleeps. I'm just going to rub that all over there and hopefully... Can you guys see that? Can you sort of see on this red bit down here how there's like kind of two different colours? This bit of the foil has like transferred and this bit hasn't yet. And so that's what I'm trying to get that to happen like all over it. Because then I know that it's stuck down properly. There we go. Need to use the sharp side of the folder. That's better. For most things you use the rounded side so that it doesn't like snag or whatever, but for this, definitely better to do it the other way. Tell you what, that pink, I don't know why the pink is the one that doesn't want to stick. I want to do what I did before and like yank it quickly. I can't get a... Oops, there we go. If the edge is a bit finagly, that's fine. We're not going to be using that side anyway. There we go. Hey! pretty good. Shiny. Literally. There we can get it, as well. Oh, the forecast sounds like for deep sketches isn't enough. Oh, is it cut? Oh. I didn't mean for it to come through, I'm sorry. Oh, that is kind of, that's probably kind of similar to the aluminium foil that we were messing with last week. Or whenever that was. Was that last week? Yeah. Which way? Which angle did I go for that one? I went that way for that one, so that's... you know, I've only just realised that that rainbow is actually running the wrong way. Doesn't matter. So on that one it's running that way, so I think on this one I'd like it running that way. And I would like it to be running the correct way, so I'm going to do it there. It's going to be like that. And it does mean it's the wrong side that's finagled with the corner. We could have it coming in from that side instead. I think we'll keep the angle the same and just do it the right way up this time. Kind of there. Get away with that. It's basically going to do the same thing as I did before. We've just got like this much that's just not quite covered. I should see what I need. This is what I should do. I should take an entire sheet of that foil, an entire sheet of the adhesive, and then just do the whole thing. I'd probably get a lot more cuts out of it too. It's fine. We'll work it out. We'll start with this one. A little bit of that, and a little bit of that. It's fine. Australian rainbow. Yes. Yeah, that card is for Aussie pride. It cuts so lovely. I don't get it. Maybe it's just releasing better. Maybe that's what that is. Ooh. Cats being a butt. What's new, really? He was very confused last night. He kept trying to come and get on the air mattress, and I'm like, no! Oh, I don't have a shark die cut. Clearly I need one. Trying to be a little bit careful here, particularly in those bottom bits. don't think this will tear, but I'm still being a little bit careful. Because this is just one of the foils that I have. Like I said, I've got a folder of them. I've got like golds and silvers, I've got a red. Actually, some of the ones I've got are just plain, but then I've also got like... I forget what it's called. I think it's called broken glass? Because there's two... You've got something like... hang on a second. Have I got one of the other sort? Just to show you guys. Oh, I don't. Most of the ones I've got are plain colours. But I've got a couple that are, I think there's two different patterns. I think one's called broken glass and the other one's called shattered glass. And I think the one that I think the one I've had is called broken glass. It's this one. It's got that kind of like all over sort of... Wait, is that holographic? Oh, it is. That one might be the shattered glass. Wait a minute. I don't know. There's some differentiation there. But yes, it's got sort of like a... I was going to say texture. That's not the right word at all. But like, yeah, it's got an effect. That would look quite effective in this, I think. So we could give that a go next. Especially that red one, because, you know, hearts. I'm running out of card bases. What? Yes, we shall start that. And I'll just go the same as we did on the other one. I need a second stand. I'm gonna have to print another one. I have this little stand thingy that I printed. It's not my design. I think I got it off like Thingiverse or Printables, one of them. It's printed poorly because I was using the wrong size nozzle. But I added some plaster of Paris in the underneath of it to give it some weight. And that's just what I sit my glue in. Because this glue is made to sit that way. But it has the two different sizes of tip. And the one that's at the flat base is designed for covering like large areas, which is something I never do with liquid glue really. I like using the fine tip. But it means if you sit it on the base, it's all of the glue runs towards this end and not that one. And so I'm letting that one like just run. Actually, you know what? Let's just I'm just going to sit that in there like that. Move this one upside down for a little bit just while I'm using it. But yeah, I'll have to print another one of those stands. Just as a spare. I don't even know what colour of filament I've got on the printer at the moment. I haven't printed anything in ages. Which is a shame, I should. Fancy titties. That's how you know it's somebody else's design and not mine. Because it's fancy. a little bit of glue under there. Which is bad because I don't want to get glue on the foil side. I don't want to pulling it off. Still created it, says here. I mean, did my printer make the thing exist? Yeah. I didn't design it in the first place, though. And like, I don't mean that to sound like disparaging or whatever. Like, I've literally just tried to like be like, somebody else has created it, good for them. Like, I'm trying to, like, I don't know who it was, but it's almost like I'm trying to like give credit. Even though they're not here and probably will never know. Oh, hey, look, cat hair. If you ever buy a card from me and there's cat hair, don't worry, I won't charge you for it. Bonus freebie. What I should do, wait a minute, where's my, oh, that's, nope, not that one. Hang on. Ah, there. Plonk. Just to hold it down for a second. Have food gluten-free, so it's here right with fried ground chicken, vegan cheese, and cucumber. Ooh, that sounds good. Actually, speaking of chicken, and yummy things, I had to pop to the shops after Geek Stream yesterday, and nearly got T-boned. Yay. No, not yay, the other thing. Boo. But yes, finally managed to get, you know, inside of the store without being murderlated. And there weren't any baskets. It was really busy, and there weren't any baskets. And so I went down to there's a spot at the back of the store that used to have a stand of like extra baskets, and I thought, oh, maybe there'll be one down there. And so I walked down there, and they don't even have that stand there anymore, and I'm like, oh, bugger. So that's apparently not a thing anymore. But yeah, so that particular bit of the store happens to be where the meat section is of the fridge, and they've got like two sections. They've got like the big main section of all the meats that they have, and then there's like a small back shelf, thing where they put down the markdown stuff, so like the stuff from the day before that they need to you know, get out of the shop before they get the new stuff in. And they had chicken burgers. They had these packets in the freezer, but it all requires actual cooking. Like it's not just reheat and go. Like it actually needs cooking. So I think the week or two before, I'll just do a couple of big batches of something, and then I'll just keep them in the fridge. This is what it was really good. This reminds me that I need to text my partner about what I need from the grocery store. Partner's going out for an appointment today and shops on the way home. Ah, yes. Yep. We're going to cook some beef patties and there. Oh, yummy. Batch cooking is my thing for sure. I do it all the time. Yeah. Meal prep. Something that I do. It's a little bit out of, like, I don't even want to say laziness. It's efficiency, really. But, you know, if you're cooking anyway, you might as well cook 2 meals and save yourself cooking the next day kind of thing. But, yeah. A lot of the time recipes are for, you know, 4 people, 6 people or whatever, and there's only one of me, so I'll cook the thing, I'll have it like that night for dinner, I'll put 1 serving in the fridge and have it the next night for dinner, and then the other servings will go in the freezer, so when I have nights that I just don't want to cook or prep anything other than just chucking it in the microwave to defrost it, I have the option. I have a really stupidly big freezer, so that's a handy thing. Something I'd like to do at some point, actually, speaking of my really big freezer, I would love to do the, like, bulk buy a meat. To, you know, do that thing of, like, buying a quarter of a cow or whatever. Because I haven't bought meat. I mean, I know I just said I bought chicken patties, but, like, I super rarely buy meat anymore, and I kind of miss it. I know that's an odd thing to say, but yeah. It's just been too expensive for too frickin' long. It's not viable. So I'd love to do like a big bulk buy like that, because like I said, I've got a stupidly big freezer I have in the room. But anyway, yes, it's bulk buying. Bulk cooking, that's the one. I need to do a little bit more of that because I'm running a little bit low on some things. Sticking down on that side or not? Oh yeah. And done. And bonk. Alright. Oh, hang on. What? Wait. I heard mention of a showcase. What is that? Yes, Twitch changed it. That's the one. That's the thing. What Oz said. Yes. So you've got Twitch, and then you've got like the regional versions of Twitch. And so Twitch ANZ is Twitch Australia, New Zealand. And they actually do 2 different things. They do grassroots and they do creative showcase. Grassroots is for everybody. Creatives is for the crafty people. And twice a year. Is it twice a year or 4 times a year? I forget. They open up applications to be included in the creative showcase, and I applied, and I got picked. It is still so weird to say that. I don't know how many of their applications there were, but they picked 5 people. So Yeah. So starting on February the 27th, which is a Monday, and going for 2 weeks, I'm going to be showcased, so like featured, I guess is probably the word, and like get promoted on Twitch ANZ social media and just that kind of that kind of stuff. It's kind of think of it as like being on front page, but region and category specific. So it's kind of front page for Australian and New Zealand people under the makers and crafting category. So hopefully that makes sense. I will make a command and a panel. It is. I'm very excited and quite terrified. Just under 4 weeks. Yep, 4 weeks as of 2 days ago. Let me just my shares of cow. I mean, it's easy to say that, but even a quarter of a cow, you're looking at, several $100s, which I just do not have. That's just a thing that I would like to do in the future. Hope we need to go over the Swedish border again soon because we need to get less expensive frozen chicken breast and a few other things. Most things are not cheaper there anymore, but the things that make it worth it. Ah! That's really interesting. That's not... yeah. Because like here, leaving the country means getting on a plane. But even leaving the state, like my state's really, really big, so I can't even think in those terms. So the idea of like driving somewhere and being in a different state / country, like that's a very foreign concept to me personally. But yeah, the idea that you can just like drive to another country just to get for cheaper food and stuff, that's wow. I've never thought about it before. Just in the context of like that's not an option. It's a very exclusive server, like you say. Like I said, I can't even claim it's equal parts really. I'm 95% terrified, 5% excited. Yes. I know I explained this before, but yeah, there's going to be hopefully 7 streams, maybe 8, probably 7. And I'm hoping to do a different craft for every single one, so definitely card making. What technique I'm going to do for that one card making stream, I don't know, but we'll see. Polymer clay, possibly resin. I'm not sure about resin, because resin tends to be a thing that like needs time to cure, so that doesn't really lend itself to a stream. It's one of those like we'll demold it tomorrow when we come back. So resin, I don't know, but yeah, card making, polymer clay, chainmail, latch hooking, Kumi Hemo / paracord. I don't know if I'm going to do them in the same stream or separate ones. We'll decide on that one. What was the other one that I had? It's on the brain. Did I count the resin when I said maybe? I can't remember. Oh, and folded book art. That's the other one. I want to do another folded book art because they were fun. And I haven't done one in a while. But yeah, that's going to it's going to be an interesting couple of weeks, hopefully. Interesting in the sense that, people like it. I am pretty confident. Book art, that's the one, yep. I'm pretty because I've added creates to the Mondays, and I haven't. It's with the gift subbage to Blushing Crafter. Thank you so much, Oz. You're awesome sauce. Appreciate your face, please. What was I saying? Yeah, because I've added creates to the 2 Mondays, and I'm swapping the middle Sunday from a Geek to a creates. I'm doing 2 straight weeks of not having any days off, which I worry is going to be a poor decision. Maybe I should probably work in a day off in there somewhere. But if nothing else, the Tuesday afterwards, so that'd be the 14th, I'm definitely taking that day off. Because Monday the 13th will be the first day, like, after the showcase is done. And obviously that's not a geek day. Black cat, come here. Come here. There you go. So I've got that Monday off. I reckon I'll probably end up taking that Tuesday off as well. Have a weekend and just kind of crash for a couple of days. Hey Mama! How doing? Okay, so we've done those ones. I want to try it with these ones. How are we going over time? It's 3 o'clock. I should have a break. It's been 2 hours. Black cat's nagging me for food. Tan cat's asleep, which is freaking adorable. But yes, I'm going to have a break before I swap to this one. I'm going to keep these, I think. I don't know, I've never liked this shade of red. Never like that shade of red. Gonna duck off and explore the water box and make some bubbles. Fair enough. What are you teaching me today? I am doing, okay, so I've got these nested frame dies. So, normally when you get a set of these, you cut them apart. It just so happens that I haven't used these yet. And or I haven't, like, I've used them intact. So we have them still, like they get made evenly spaced, which is kind of nice. Although that one doesn't actually look like it's that evenly spaced, but whatever. I might end up taking them apart and then just sticking them together myself. Oh, actually no, they are consistent because that side is... Yep, they're narrower. Okay, that's fine, we can leave that. Right, so these are called nested frame dies because they're the same shape, but they're just like smaller. And so what I'm doing is I'm just cutting out the whole lot out of whatever I'm cutting it out of, and then just using the alternate frames to make layers. So these are what we've got so far. Like so. So those two there, wait no, these two here, it's cut out of the same one piece, and then those two there got cut out of the same one piece, and then I just like alternated the frames to create a bit of a trippy effect, and they look much trippier on screen than they do in real life. That's wow, cool. So yeah, that's the thingy. I did start out using like as a test one, I did it just with black and white. Oops. And so I did actually like have both pieces kind of thing, but these foil ones, there's no, like the white ones aren't there, it's just the coloured ones on the background. So that gives it the tiniest little like dimension, but not dimension, like it's still flat, but like you can feel that there's different layers across the thing, whereas with this one it doesn't, it's all like smooth effectively. So yes, has been fun. What paper is it? It's actually foil. It's actually foil that I've put on a piece of, I think this might even be printer paper, it feels really thin. printer paper that's just got double-sided tape on one side of it. So you take obviously you take that off, expose the adhesive. I'm going to do this again when I come back from break, so hopefully if you can hang around for a little bit I'll show you. But yeah, you just adhere that to the foil and it sticks to this, and then you can use it that way. There was gonna be, I have other foils. I've got an entire folder of them. This is what I'm working from. So this is just a, oops, I don't even know what brand it is. It's just a, this one's actually a 4-ring binder. And yeah, I've just got a sleeve for each of the different patterns that I have. And this stuff, there's one I'm using currently. This stuff is, for those that have ever done foiling before, this is the type of foil that you would use with toner and a laminator. There's 2 different kinds of foil that you can get. The ones that you use with toner and a laminator, and the ones that you use with like hot foiling machines. And this is the toner sort. Then you peel away the thin layer. Yes, it's a transfer, effectively. So once you, oops, let's grab that clear piece of foil out of the bin there. So once you get your adhesive, release paper off, put this on, burnish it down, and then you peel off the film on top of it. But yeah, what you can actually do with these foils, and I'll have to demonstrate this at some point, is if you've got a laser printer, because laser printers print with toner rather than ink, you can print off like whatever you want, as long as it's black and white, and then you put the foil on top of the printed bit, and then get some like parchment paper, baking paper, that kind of thing, like the non-stick stuff that you cook with. You make a sort of a sleeve thing. Basically you just take a piece of it and fold it in half, so it's got a fold. And so you put the piece of paper and the foil inside of that. It's called a carrier sheet. And you run that through a laminator, something hot. So either a laminator or there's also a thing called a mink machine, which is like a laminator but it gets hotter, and it's like specifically for foiling. Which if I won Lotto and like had a craft room and could have space for it, I would have one. But a laminator will work. And it heats the toner back up, because toner is basically plastic. So it heats that back up, it sticks to the foil sticks to the toner, and then, yeah, same thing, you just take the sheet of the foil off, and where the toner was, it sticks there. So, yeah. Which I think I've demonstrated on stream before. Maybe it's basically the same thing, only without heat, yes. This material is also what's used for doing foil stamping on books. Oh, is it? Cool. Go ahead, right. I'm gonna go have a break. I am. This is true. Yes. Okay, now bye! Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry about that. Absolutely did not intend to be that long. Usually I attempt to go for about 10 minutes and then, yeah, stuff and things. Yes, hello. So Sophie, I'm considering a nap. So, I mean, speaking as a kidder in a human cosplay suit, yes to naps. Naps are awesome, do it. But only if you can and have the time and it's not going to affect other stuff. Right, I'm going to put those ones back in their thing so I don't lose them. I'm going to use this one. Now, I'm going to do the foil bit. And I'm going to do both of them because, you know, might as well while I'm here, right? So, I'm going to take the foil. I'm going to put that like that. I'm going to take the P-bar. Take the release paper off of the back. Oops. Actually, let's do it from that corner. Oops. There we go. Put that down like that. Get that onto the first bit. Oops. And oops, just take that across there like that. And attempt to not get any creases in it, but so much for that. Well, it didn't back out, so oh dang it. TV doing the TV thing again. Bring back the chat. There we go. I need to make sure I rest and get enough sleep before my driving tomorrow Thursday, so yes, that will happen pretty soon. Fair enough. Good luck with the driving lesson. I'm assuming it's a lesson. I don't know where you're up to with like your test and all of that kind of stuff, but yeah. Good luck with the driving. There we go. That's a better, better way of putting it. Every single time it's been the pink that hasn't wanted to stick down. No idea why. This time the pink's in the middle of the piece rather than on the edges, and I'm still seeing bits like through here and over there. It's just not. Did Black Cat leave you some nums? Oh, he did too. Good job. Sometimes crease is good. Yeah! I just, yeah. It adds texture and stuff, but I don't know for this thing that I'm doing, I don't know if it's the best idea, but yeah. Can't do anything about them now, so. Driving practice with, oh there we go, doing it as a close to once a week. Oh nice! There you go. Okay, do you know what happened to Boo? I don't know if she changed the Twitch name or what. It's Boo as in Bootyliciousness? Or no, Bootylicious? Bootylicious. Wait, has I got an S on the end? I can't remember now. Boots. Is that who we're talking about or someone else? Dr. Boo. That's... Gosh, that's from forever ago. Yeah, no, that's a... Yep, name change. Yeah. She's, Cassie kills it now. I knew that name was familiar, but then I'm just like, oh, I can't think. Because it's been quite a while, yeah. Yeah, a long time ago, that's the one. Came out as trans, yep. Cassie kills it is the name now. Yep, that's the one. Spelt like that and everything. Going to doing YouTube now, yes. I think, didn't she say something about that maybe she'll occasionally do Twitch streams, but there's no like schedule or something like that, or did I could be misremembering that. But yeah, I think she's leaning more on the YouTube side now, which, you know, fair enough. At some point I should have a look at what YouTube streaming is about, just to, not out of any kind of like, oh, I'm switching to YouTube, my Twitch never come back, like, not anything like that, just to, I'm just curious. I like to dabble. There we go. It's a bit like waxing, you gotta rip it off quick. Yes. As she can and fills up to it. Yep, that's the one. I did have a couple of little spots there that we didn't... But what happened was I scratched the foil, like... Because this is a... It's... printed's probably the wrong word, but yeah, there's the film on the top. There's the clear film on the top, and then the foil is on the back. And you can actually, like... ruin it. So you do have to be a little bit careful of that. And that's what happened there. There was just a bit that was scratched off, so that's fine. We'll leave that. Actually, speaking of people who content create and have like returned on YouTube and have Charlie is so cool, like, is back now, and I saw that on Twitter like last week and I was thrilled. The her YouTube video that she did to like come back, and apparently she's been Twitch streaming too, and I had no idea. Oh man, I've been missing out. Oh, I've been missing out, but yes. Fucking sweet. All of these people, when you know, living their best lives, I love it. Wow, that one's coming off smooth. That one went really well. That was good. Couple of little spots, but hopefully get around those and it'll be right. And again with the pink, it's always the pink. Why is it the pink? Actually cut it out. You would, yeah. Particularly one like this one where it's like missed that little bit there. But I probably won't, because I don't need the whole thing. I need more like a square. So hopefully there's enough covered that I can just cut around it. Lovely. Came out quite good. And it's funny actually, like it's probably not going to show on the thing at all, but like I can see, you know how I keep complaining about how there's like a couple of little spots that like don't transfer before I rip it off, like they have but they haven't. I can sort of see there's a couple of little, like through the pink there. So I can see where those spots were. The texture is very slightly different. It makes no difference. It's not going to make any difference to the thing or the final card or anything like that, but like just the fact that I can see those little spots, I just find it interesting. I am nothing if not quirky. Alright, I'm going to take that one. And I'm going to start with this creased one first, because if this doesn't work, well, I'm not too bothered about the creased one not working. Let's make sure we put it up the right way. Am I just sticking with the same, like, pattern that I've been doing so far? I guess I am. I could always... wait a minute. How much of that would I be losing? Too small. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the angled thing that we've had going on so far, because that seems to be working for me. And go out there. Up there. And that'll be good. I don't have my eyes when I close around later. Bye, Blushing! Have good naps! Thank you for coming and hanging about. I also don't know how well this dye actually cuts, so this will be a good test. That looks like it. Oh yes, that did very nicely. Although we did get, looks like a little bit of cracking where that joined piece is. So that's not ideal. I might have to remove those. Oh yeah, that doesn't look great. I wonder if I can... sort of. I might need to remove those bits, because I don't really want that there, obviously. I should have done it on just a scrap piece of paper first, just to see how bad that was going to be. That stitching on the edge though, how good does that look? Yes. How many pieces have we got in this one? 6. Okay, that's fine. It's about the same size though, I think they're just thicker. I wonder, because I do have on this dies, there's the 2 lines of the joiner pieces. There's one down here and then there's these bigger ones up here, and I'm kind of wondering if maybe I can take these out but leave these ones intact. Whether or not that'll have the structural integrity to remain there. Because I don't really want to deal with all those indents. The other one, I don't know. Wait a minute. Yeah, the other one, I think because they're there, but they're really, really subtle. And because they kind of... and there's also one there as well that you can't even see. That's way more subtle. On that one, they're there, but you don't really notice them. I mean, I probably notice them because I know that they're there. Whereas this one, it's so just like thick, it's properly like cracked into the foil. What I could do... that's probably going to hold up for what we're trying to do. If I have to, what I can do is put a piece of tape across that side of the the dies. Interesting. Yeah, it's, I mean, this style with these kinds of like leaf shape little tab thingies, that's way more common. That other one with the straight lines, I've never seen it like that before. It just so happened that that worked out for this, which was handy. But yeah, interesting. Hopefully, because we're just using every second one, because like it's not really shifting, like there's a little bit of give to it, but the pieces aren't moving, so hopefully those little bits that are still there are enough. Because I don't really want to use tape if I can avoid it, because it'll stick to the foil, which would be bad. Let's see if I can't just get that back out a little bit, make it a little bit less obvious. It's still there, but actually what I could do, grab a piece of that, this stuff, this is the release paper from the adhesive, and I might be able to just, because I don't want to rub directly on the foil with the bone folder because I'll just scrape it right off. If I use that, I mean it's still there, we're not going to get rid of it because it's just, that's just the nature of it, but if I can make it, oops, if I can make it a little bit less obvious, that'll be good. It's a shame it didn't have the same on the other side, because then at least then you can kind of go, oh yeah, it's symmetrical, it's meant to be there. Okay, I'll put it together and see how it looks, and if it looks janky we can do something, I don't know. And the basic, I mean, yeah, at least it does, it, you know, at least it is in the same spot on all of them, so like it's, there's a consistency there. If it was all over the place it'd just look wrong. But yeah, not too bad. I need to do a, oops, I don't need to, but it would be handy. Scrap piece of paper. Actually, this will be a good test to see whether or not it moves. I mean, it shouldn't, but I'm not entirely using it as it's intended. Oh, that cut's so good. Probably even really get away with not using the spacers on this one because they're so much thicker, but oops. I just really love that stitched bit on the edge, it looks so good. I have a few dies like that actually, with that edging. touching it. Don't know whether it's my hands that are sticky or whether or not we've got a little bit of the adhesive coming through the foil. That shouldn't have stuck to my hand then. Also, that pink is actually quite cute, which is annoying because I don't think I have any more of it. That pink! Actually, no, wait. I have it here. This one. What colour is it called? Lipstick. I like the colour. The problem is that this is the one colour of cardstock that has somehow been prone to fading. Like sunlight fading. Because I have a giant pile of cardstock over on the corner of the table over there. And it never gets direct sun. So I don't quite know how it's happening anyway, but yeah, I opened that packet up and yeah, the whole edge is just faded, like the edge on every single sheet of paper. So I've relegated it to sort of scrap cardstock really. Which is a shame because the colour itself is quite nice, but I couldn't use it for card bases because all the edges were buggered. I should use it for things that aren't card bases though, because it is a pretty colour. Jeebies. Hello. I think I can do that. Yes. It looks like colour and they all faded. Less red means more pink fading. This is a bit. No. Not in this particular case. It looked really bad. Thank you for the gift, Sabbajas. Oh my god, thank you. Much appreciates. Actually, you know what? Let's leave those in while we plonk. That's like totally the technical term, by the way. And I totally just got a little bit of adhesive on the back of the card. That's right. I have an adhesive eraser, it will be fine. I'll just leave that for a minute. All the loves. Oh, that reminds me, I need to make a note for myself to do the alerts. I have been advised that apparently before the thingy you should turn off your follow alerts. There's a part of my brain that's telling me that I should apologize for mentioning it so much. And then the rest of the brain's like, no, no, no. If there's gonna be one thing you get to brag about, it's this. Brag away. I still feel weird about it though. Self-promo, not my forte. Have good luck, yes, Enigma! We are here if you need us. Jangles! Az, what the heck, Az? I saw that, I saw that! Az with the gift subject to Enigma Code! Thank you, Az. Do you reckon it would look weird if I cut a round of the hearts out of two different pieces and then like switch the pieces up between them so that things didn't line up? So like right now you've got the nice like cohesion of the lines that they follow down, and I think that looks good, but I wonder if varying it up are you only gluing the foil? I am only gluing the foil, yes. The ones in between, the in this case the sort of pinky purple ones, I'm just using them as a spacer so that I get the things nice and like centered and evenly placed. They're not part of the actual design in this case, although they could be. That colour is quite nice. But yeah, I'm basically just like, once I've let the glue dry for a minute, just come back in and take them out. Just so I can get the placement nice and even. Access a little bit of adhesive off the back there. There we go, perfect. I never really understood the merit of an adhesive eraser until I got one, and now like, whoops, now I can't live without it, so... Adhesive eraser, get one. Trying to picture but hard to visualize. Yeah, I sort of feel as though if I did it I would be like, oh no, they don't match. They don't line up properly, don't like it. You know. So I think I mean, if nothing else, I'm not attempting it today. I'm gonna get this one done and that one done, and then I'm calling it, because I am very tired and kind of hungry. So I'm not going super long today. And I know that I say that and then end up doing like 8-hour streams over on Geek, but this is not Geek, this is Creates. So it is. Now is that? What colours are kind of lining up the same way? I'm kind of tempted to do what I did before and have like one the right way and one not. Just so that they are different. Yeah, I think we'll get away with that. It's going to be about there. Ooh, that was close. Let's not knock over my glass of beverage. I feel like I should keep that bit and cut something out of it. But I don't know that it's like a big enough piece to really do anything. Because I have a few of those pieces actually. Like that. Don't mind me just rummaging through my bin. Those corner bits there might be just big enough that we can do a little something. I'm going to keep the other side though, because they're too small. Maybe I could just, ooh, actually, maybe I could just, because I have this set that's already, I've already split them up, or maybe they came split up, I can't remember. But I could take the, actually no, I wouldn't even need to do that out of that, I could totally do it out of this. What am I talking about? Just line it up with the piece that we want to get it out of. Because now we don't have that big janky bit on the side, which is nice. There's a tiny little bit on the other side where the other bit is, but like, you can't tell. Okay. And so what I could do with these pieces is just maybe that second biggest heart there. Yeah, I haven't got quite enough space to get the third one, but I could get the second one. Yes. But just cut off all of the extra. Just so I don't end up with a whole bunch of janky bits. I mean, I'm still going to end up with a bunch of janky bits, but like I could get... Actually, that needs to be... that way. Yep, why not? Question is, do I want to, like, how do I want to use them? Do I want to use them on these cards? Do I want to create an extra, like, bonus one? I can totally make a bonus extra one. Even that third layer I could possibly... It's missing a little bit, whoops, it's missing a little bit on the other side. But we might be able to make it work like we have with the other ones. Let's just put those to the side for the minute. Future me can play with those. It's for team to hydrate for 1500 card stocks. Fair enough. I have beveraged. It was yummy. just going to put them to the side for a minute because I have gotten distracted and I am finagling. Snow in the Alps on Thursday, Friday. How is snow in the Alps? That's never happened before. That's probably happened before. Just a bit. Now that bit there has got the janky bit in, so I kind of don't want to really mess with that piece. We could get... it's that way. We could get the smaller two. Just... yeah, we'll do that. Linking safe, yeah, go for it. Rick and Tazzy. Well, snap. Yep, Link is good. It's unintentional skeleton? Wait a minute. I shall have to look at it when I'm back at the computer. I won't be able to see it currently, but unintentional skeleton? Slightly concerned? There's a face? I mean, that still sounds sus. I'll have a look after the streamage. It's a shame that one didn't quite have enough of the thing. That's fine. I'm thinking probably it's a bonus card. I don't think I want to add these pieces to what I've got going on. Oops. Not quite. Oh, maybe just. Maybe just. I'm trying my best to get the third size. I think I'm gonna get that just... if I was on Geek, I would say it's by a pixel. Hello, Black Cat. So it's a slight part of the reason that I took so long when I was on break before. I'll just say literature. But it was yes, that was the thing. And then Black Cat came into the bathroom, and he came in and he sat down, and he looked up at me, and he threw up. Not entirely the most flattering response to my face ever, but yep. At least it was on the tiles and not on the carpet, so... that was nice of him for a very limited definition of the word nice. But now he's kind of pacing around and being all like, Mum, I'm hungry. And it's like, yeah, of course you are. You had a hairball. Your tummy's now empty. I'm going to get the 3 out of that one. Not quite going to get the 4. Which is fine. Yes, mate, I'm talking about you. I'm being stared at now. I know, you're fading away to a block of flats. You poor darling. I'm just going to put those to the side for later. Huh? That's in there. Card bases, card bases, card bases. These are my last 2 card bases. Oh dear. In that card stock anyway. I do have another one left of the old card stock, so if I decide to do that bonus one today, I've got one to do it with and I won't have to make more yet. Could you not be under there, please? You're making me nervous. Go on. Yeah, out there. I'm just kind of roughly eyeballing, like, making sure that this distance is the same. At some point I will buy a T-square ruler. I haven't yet. Maybe too big with these ones, but thinking of instead of putting smaller hearts inside from the outside, going upside in like a balloon effect. Outside, not upside. Put the outside going outside in like a... Put the outside going outside? Instead of putting smaller hearts inside, put the outside going... Big heart at the bottom and the small ones. Oh, kind of layering it. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, black cat, that's really terrifying. course, now that I want to take a photo, he won't look up at me. Up here, doofus. Like a bunch of balloons, and good morning. Hello! How doings? Yes, I like this idea. See, I keep telling Oz that he needs to make a crafting channel. Because he has all of the crafting ideas. We need Oz Craft Man. I'm doing good, just getting awake. Love that rainbow paper is a special card for. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I knew I wanted to do the thing with the nesting dies, and then Oz was like, "Oh, you should do foil," and then I'm like, "Ooh, I have rainbow foil, cause yeah, rainbows. Freaking love rainbows." So yeah, it's just been a bit of a dabble, bit of a dive with the nesting dies and the foil and all of that, and it's coming up very nice. Hey, Overlord! There we go. Now, I'm just going to leave that over there. Did I do the thing again with the... No, it was fine, it was fine. There we go, now plonk. And then... the other one. I have no idea what sentiments I'm doing for these yet. I have to go through my stash. Organizing our 11th Arty Crafty Raid Train event. It's in March, and the theme is rainbows. Can I do me info about it? Yeah, go for it. Yep. Sounds interesting. Depending on when in March is it? Is it just Black Cat, please? Please? No. Oh, he's over there. Okay. He's literally curling up around the, like, the spokes of my wheels of my chair, and that's terrifying to me because if I move the chair, I just he's making me so nervous. I'm gonna keep my foot not on his tail, but on like the floof at the very end of his tail, so that I remember he is there. Because if I were to move my chair and I don't even want to think about it, I would never ever forgive myself. 15th to the 17th. Fantastic. Cool. I don't entirely know if I'm going to stream on those days. So I've been selected for the Twitch ANZ Creative Showcase, and my slot is the February the 27th to March the 12th, which is the Sunday, and then yeah, my next stream would be the 15th. The 15th and the 17th would be my streams for that following week. I might be a bit too dead after two weeks of doing all that, but no, send me the details anyway and I'll have a look and yes, shall decides. Sounds cool though. Arty Crafty Raid Train event. That sounds cool. The Twitch ANZ Creative Showcase. Sorry, I said it a bit quick probably. I still feel weird about bragging about it, which is silly. I should totally be all like, hey everybody, guess what I'm doing in March. But yeah, I don't know, self-promo, I'm not good at it. But yes. But yes, feel free to words. Feel free to send through deets, and I will have a look. Thank you. That sounds awesome. Not heard of it before, but that's brilliant. So there's Twitch, and then there's the Twitch like regionals ones, like Twitch US, Twitch Europe, Twitch London, blah blah blah. And so there's Twitch ANZ, which is Australia, New Zealand. And they do, I forget if it's twice a year or 4 times a year. I think it's twice a year. Because I think this is running through, oh actually no, this is running through to the end of March, so that actually makes sense. Must be 4 times a year. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So they open up applications for what they call the Creative Showcase, where they literally showcase creative people who are in the Australia and New Zealand region. And I applied for it late last year and found out like a couple of weeks ago, got the email saying that I'd been picked, so yeah, crazy. But yes, shall be doing it, like I said, February 27th to March the 12th, so if I do decide that I'm a bit dead by the 15th, that'll be why. Also, cards! Shiny hearts. Look at that foil, it's so pretty. I think I will, because I'm not going to bother with the sentiments at the moment. I do want to add sentiments, but I just am running out of spoons. So I'm going to put those to the side. I should definitely feel good chatting about that. Yeah, I don't know, I feel a bit awkward with the self-promo. Not good at it. I could shout out other people until I'm blue in the face, but being all like, oh hey guys, this is what's happening with me, is just, I don't know, I'm awkward. Can't believe I've never heard it before, I've been streaming 2 years, I'm gonna hunt this down and apply for UK. I don't know whether there's an equivalent, but if there is, absolutely go for it. I don't know what all the... Black cat's moved again. Go on. There you go, thank you. Yes, I know, because there's like events. It's the same groups that does the events, and I know that there's Twitch London as an event. I don't know whether it's Twitch London as a, like, that's what it's called. I would assume there's a Twitch. Surely there'd be a Twitch UK. I would have thought. But what would I know? But yeah, if there is a frickin' go for it, absolutely. And even if all that, you know, even if they don't have like Creative Showcase, or the other one that Twitch ANZ does is called Grassroots, which is a similar thing but not limited to creative. If they've got something like that, even if they don't have either of those things, like just the community of people, you know. And I don't just mean like networking is an element, but like it's just for good people to hang out with, quite honestly. Get in on that, because why not? Oh, stop sticking my fingers. There we go. Can share the tweet link if you want. Oh yes, please. What, for the Twitch ANZ thing above, or for which one? I mean, share it anyway, but yes. I think for the ones where I've got 3, I'll do the innie and outie thing like I did on the other ones, and then the other ones should just kind of be around, maybe. Or is that too much? I don't know, this is feeling a bit busy. Maybe I need to do less. Guess that one can go there. Actually, you know what? That one can go. Do that. I don't know, that one odd one is just kind of there. I don't really... Maybe like that. Maybe... that one can go up there. I'm trying to not like group things too much, but it's a bit impossible. I do only have the 2 colour schemes, so... I don't know, is that too much? Kind of feels like it's too much. There we go. Thanks, Oz. Thank you for the link. Definitely in your time slot. Ah, thank you, mate. So maybe visit for sure. Gotta go out and buy a sword board, doing some electric and copper leaves it. Ooh, wait a minute. Electrical couple there. Ooh, am I following you? Probably not. Oh, actually, that's the wrong account anyway. But yes. Come on, Twitch. There we go. Please, Twitch, come on. Okay, that's not loading. Whatever. Cool. Have a great rest of the stream and getting huge congratulations on the Twitch gates. Thank you, mate. And yes, if you wanted to DM, whisper, whatever, the deets for the raid doodad, I'll have a look. Thanks for coming. Bye. No shoes. Back next week. Sweet. Okay, I'm going. Bye. I think I'm just gonna clear these down and just like trim the excess off and stuff. And actually, you know what I could do is maybe do a little bit of angling. Having them all up straightways is kind of a bit samey. Maybe we could do a little bit of, a little bit of that. Maybe I'll bring that one down and put... Give it a little bit more variety. That one like that, that one like that. That's better. That's what it needed. Having it all straightways didn't work. Oh my god, stop sticking to my fingers. Can't tell if it's because I have like adhesive on my hands or whether it's the shapes themselves. I think it's the shapes themselves, but... yeah, I like that better. Yeah, that's cute. I might leave that one intact actually, I might bring that down to like there, just so I don't have to chop any of it off. Now, do I bother get the little... yeah, I'll do the thingy. I wasn't gonna, but I should. Oops. But that one had its edge missing, so I'm gonna put it in a spot where I'm not using that bit. Okay. Oops. I feel like if there was going to be one that I should have like had a look whether or not changing the colours up was the thing, that would have been, this would have been it. Yeah, that looks spaz. It's fine. I'm back. Hello, how's everything been? Hi, Simon! Yeah, good. Productive. I've been making pretty shiny heart rainbow stuff. And been wording really good. I speak the good English. But yes, hello. How are you doing? Much better than reductive, which is how many reasoning is described. Wait a minute. We can all work at word good most time. Yes. I can use words. Me can speaky goodly. I kind of a little bit wish that I had to put. I think that one needs to be that way, doesn't it? It's the same as that one. No, I'll keep it that way. What I should have done is I should have done two of them linked. That would have been cute. Didn't think of that. I'm not gonna say for that. It's a really stubborn beginning. Oh god. 7. The question is though, how does he know? Normally I love your layouts, but this one's not grabbing me. You know what? I'm not fully feeling it either. Even after I like angled it and finagled it and stuff, it's just, it's not bad, but nowhere near my best work. I'm gonna finish it. I'm nearly there now, so I'm gonna finish it and just cut off the side bits, have another look at it, see how I feel. If it doesn't work, I've lost nothing, because these pieces came out of, like, literally scrap bits. Like, they were going in the bin, so... I kind of wonder... I a little bit feel like it's the center ones. I feel like if I had just stuck with the outlines, maybe that would have been... I don't think I can take them off now, they're too stuck down, but yeah, I feel like if I had just stuck with the outlines, and left these, and possibly that one, left these center bits out, like just done it like that, think that would have helped. Yeah, we both got a space of paper. We both. You're not going in the bin. There. Salmon's not going in the bin. You're not Binwin. I wonder. I'm gonna take these two out. Even though that's going to ruin that bit. But that's okay, I have a plan. I'm going to leave that top one there though, because I feel like it's going to be a bit of a weird empty space if I take that one out. I'm going to take out this one. I'm just going to go down this last one while I'm here. See, already I feel like that's helped. Just made it a little bit less like chunky. I feel like those center hearts were a little bit too solid. I do find myself wishing I'd gone to the effort of making one of the heavier cut bases though. That cardstock's just not quite as heavy, like it's fine, but it's just... I could have done better. But that's okay. We craft and we learn. Failure is impossible. We either succeed or we learn something, and I am most definitely learning right now. Oops. Oh, that's what got knocked over before. There we go. Heard something. Too busy, yeah. I put one on top and use two doubles. Yeah. Just trying to be positive. It's a garbage can. No, not a garbage cannot. I'm gonna stop trying to say it. No, it's okay. We got you. It's fine, Sabbath. It's fine. The rest of us can't word either, so you're amongst friends. Okay, so we've got that. There's a smidge of adhesive on the back, but I'll come back and fix that later. Black Cat is now asleep behind my trolley, which is not a piece of floor that he has ever slept on before. Better than under my chair, I guess. But still, what the heck. That's better? Yep. Just face mash the keyboard using mouse pad. No keyboard face mashies. Also, hi Jade! Don't face smashy keyboards. They're not made for that. I've never not so great, but someone else for that. See, this is... Yes. Crafters are our own worst critics. We really, really are. There we go. Okay. I'm liking that a lot better than I was before. Now, the thing that I'm going to do to try and save the inner bits, because I can't like take that off of there. What I'm hoping... See, the problem is if I do this... I'm either going to have the extra lines or I'm going to have to cut this apart. And like, this is made to be cut apart, that's the point, but I'm kind of like, oh, can't I leave it? That's really handy having them all joined together like that. Is it cool if I... Well, see, this is the thing, like, I'll have the fan going in the other room, and like, I've got the fan, there's a fan like all the way over there. And he'll go and lay next to the sliding door where the sun is. It's like, you weirdo. What's not made for that? My face to the keyboard. Yes. Let's just... Oops. Try it with a little bit of scrap. Just to see if this is going to work or whether or not I do need to cut it apart. I don't want to cut it apart. And I'm certainly not going to go to the effort of buying a second one. just for that. Because the thing is, you can like use tape or whatever and hold them back together, but the problem is I wouldn't be able to use tape for a sheet with foil on, like what these are, because the tape will pull the foil off. Like basically just cut out, oops, get all those futsy bits in the bin. There we go. But like just basically cut out, you know, a plain white heart. Just kind of have it in there like that. I don't know, does that look spaz? I feel like it looks a little bit spaz. I sort of feel like if I do that for that one, I'm going to have to do that for all of them, which is fine. But, I don't know. I kind of want it to not have the inner cutout bit. Really. I don't have to cut them all apart. I only have to cut out the center one. Think it's really about you rating the keyword and let me have a page back for the stuff. I'm worried about him breaking his face, because it's a very nice face and I don't want it broken. Keyboards can be replaced, faces can't. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna take out the center one. No going back now. But I'm going to leave the rest of them together. Let's go ahead and... Just while I'm die cutting all these out, might as well be slightly efficient about it. There we go. Cut that one, we'll cut that one. All of this finagling for the one that's being made out of scraps. What about a small contrast thingy in the middle? I could. It doesn't have to be white. I could go with something else. My thought was kind of that I was going for like subtle, like not making it a feature, but like I totally could make it a feature. Oh yeah, that's better. Yes. Yes. That was worth the effort. Yep, that's gonna be good. Okay, we're gonna do that. Put that there. I need 2 more of that. And wait a minute. Oh yeah, 2 more of those. Yep, this piece of paper is big enough. Even though I have way more of this cardstock, and if I needed to I could use another piece, but it's like, no, I need to get it out of this scrap bit. This is the last piece of cardstock that exists of this of this particular one. Cannot possibly use another scrap. Actually, with the advances in surgery, medical procedures, faces can indeed be replaced. I mean, technically they can, but it's expensive. Significantly cheaper to replace a keyboard. Just saying. Ended up with a bonus heart. Yay. Where's them with the thirst, not the thirst. Wow! Go tell that to Geek, why don't you? Black Cat, what are you doing? Get out! Hey Travis! Whoops. How doin's? Get out! Out! Black Cat being a bit of a butt. You can't do that, that's Tan Cat's job. Oh, hoo! I see. Bolognese spire. Ooh! Yummy! How are you going with your training stuff? I'm so good at words. was heavy on grocery release this week? Oh, heavy on... Oh, right, yes. I'm like, wait a minute. Good. Oops, the Oz. Day 3 done. No more dropouts. Hey! Oops. That's better. Yes. That was a good choice. Leave that there for a minute. Very sad and inspected and ahead of these classes in the same institute. Not that you're competitive about it or anything. But squee for getting it done quicker. Tiny little fuzzy bits. Heck yes, that looks way better. Get that little bit of adhesive off of there once it dries. Ah, that looks way better. Yay! Doing a zoomy indeed. So I now have Friday off for fishing exam to submit to police forces on the weekend. It's a bonus day off, why not? So you feel excited, nervous while you drivers? Yeah. One hiccup though? Uh-oh. It does, unless busy was doing it previously. Yeah. It was these ones. Having them in the center was just a bit too chunky. I mean, having that one there, tiny little bit feels out of place, but like, it works. But yeah, that's what it needed. Just needed to take those center ones out so it's a bit less heavy. But yes. That is it. I'm calling it good. I need to go have food. I'm freaking starving. Actually, wait, I need to put that back in the folder. Okay. Just so it doesn't go sliding here, there, and everywhere. Don't know where Black Cat ended up, but he's not here, so that's good. Enjoy the numbs, that's the plan. If I pass, I cannot afford the license fee, need to negotiate with the JSP, I just find when it's left it all. Well shit. Crossing the toe beans for you, Travis. Bye, Mama! Thank you for coming and hanging about. Who's on? Let's see who's doing what. Make some crafting, let's have a look. I know, Black Cat, I know. I'm literally ending now and then you can get snacks. Time for some medicine noms. A lot of 3D printing going on today. I don't think it'll happen, but I almost wish that 3D printing would be its own category. Ow! My cat, piss off. Thanks for the crafties and shiny as always. Thanks, us! I mean, I was trying about time to pay for license. Yeah. Should be a great. I would think so. The main thing is I can't work big buck security jobs without it on my person. Ah. So it's not like you can be like, yeah, I'll do the work and then I'll like totally pay you back or anything. Like it's, yeah. Is it a lot? HRW license, yeah. I am human, even I seem to have human suit. Black Cat's like, just feed me, woman! I'm literally finishing right now. Shush. Shush your butt. Ooh, cross stitch. Oh heck yeah, this is my kind of person. So they're cross stitching, right? And I've just flicked down to their like description and stuff, and so they've got their little about blurb thingy. Literally a just chatting stream, but I keep my hands busy with the cross stitch. Very relatable. And then I scroll down to the description, and then the first panel is about me. Second panel is just says cat. If you see a blob of orange or hear yelling, that would be my cat Leto. Wish I could say she's a good girl, but she's actually very naughty. She's the cutest thing on the planet though, so she gets away with quite a bit. She's 2.5 years old and eats cardboard like it's her job. Clearly I need to raid this person. Because that's... Oh, I relate in all of the ways. So, let's go say hi. Is it 600 bucks? Holy moly. You think at least longer at that? I would hope so. Get down, Salmon. Snacks are about to happen. Good gosh, just be patient. Here's why that means you literally tell people GTFO. Like the empty food bit. I'm kidding, I'm working on. Oh my goodness, everybody is gonna get the snacks in a minute. Just wait. Slash raid. There we go. Is she? Do you know this person? Oh, Ofni? Ophi. There's no N in there. What am I doing? Ophi and Stitch. I don't know how their full name's pronounced. It's a very fancy looking word. But, yes. Thank yous everybody for coming and hanging about. I shall see you tomorrow over on Geek. Minecrafty stuffs. And then should be back here on Friday, weather permitting. I can't remember when it's going to be warm again, so if it's too hot, I'll just not bother. But, yes. Thank yous. Be good. And if you can't be good, be crafty. Catch you later, guys. Bye.
But it's all potato leaves. I hate potato leaves so much. Ooh, I'm so popular. Some days I'm just... Hello. Welcome in, Quirky Creates. How's it going? Quirky Creates and Quirky Geek. Ooh, fancy. Welcome and thank you. Makers and Crafting, what were you up to? Thank you for the follow as well. Hello, Raiders, welcome in. I am Ophiuchus. This is Ophi and Stitch. We are allegedly a cross-stitching stream. We're kind of... I mean, we're actually stitching today, mostly. We get distracted a lot. This is mostly a just chatting stream, but then there's cross-stitching also, like in the distance. But it's just what we're up to. The crafters of the quirky variety have arrived with a raid. Excellent. Am I quirky? Hey chat, would you call me quirky? I don't think. I think I'm very serious. I'm super serious. Let me give you a follow, as everyone else should do. Let me do the fancy shout out to make it easier for people on mobile. Shout out Quirky Creates. Yeah, you're quirky. Yay! I think you are evil. I mean, can you not be evil and quirky? I already accepted that I'm maybe kind of evil. But welcome in Quirky Creates, Quirky Geek, Us came in, 7R, can I go with that one? Is that okay? And Mama YC, yes. Welcome in all you cool people. I'm a variety crafter, but I was card making today. Valentine's cards? I saw that in your about me and I related so hard. Yeah. Plus the panel about the cat. Where is she? One second. Let me try to find the cat. I think she's hiding under the blanket. So we're gonna leave her there for now. We could always get her tuna if we wanted her to like really cup it. If you really want me to go get the cat tuna, I will. This is for Quirky and nobody else. I don't want to hear anything from anyone else. They were heart themed, so technically yes. Okay, we have to kiss the cat. We'll kiss her twice, but only if she comes out. She's very cozy. We can't interrupt coziness of Kitty. Not in the Manic Pixie Dream Girl variety of quirky. Is that a real thing? More basement gremlin quirky. You heard it here first, folks. I am basement gremlin quirky. I'll take it. Yeah, so we are stitching something bunny themed because it was Lunar New Year last week. And this is if somebody could do exclamation point pattern. We don't play solitaire around here, don't worry about it. This is what we're working on. It's slowly happening. Slowly. But that is what we're working on. Otherwise, what else do we do? We got a QR code. Hey, you should scan this QR code. Do you think it'll work? Because it doesn't work for me anymore. But it works for some people. So if you... How good's your phone? You want to scan my QR code? You should try it. Out. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, you know how it is. My name's Travis, by the way. It's just in Lee speak. Thank you. Travis fine too. Either one's fine. Also, thank you so much for explaining to me. Yeah, for me and my Twitch, it doesn't work. It's for a lot of other people, it does.